There is a lot of disease and sickness in this poverty-infested area. We are told that there's every possibility that 80% of these children suffer from tuberculosis. These open sewers breed disease. The financial conditions are desperate. This is where we have started our work, and Heart for Asia has begun to minister to these people. Heart for Asia was born as a vision given by God to Felicia and myself some 2 years ago. It was a vision for our continent of Asia. And the Lord has led us in the early parts of our ministry to the great land of India. 1 billion people live in India. He directed our path to the capital city of New Delhi. We rented a house just outside the city in the small town of Faridabad. Faridabad is an industrial city of about 1.8 million people. But we had no idea that 0.8 million lived in slums. We thank God that He led us to a slum close to where we live. Hardly 2 miles away was this enormous spread of a dumping ground. This is a recycling center where you can see piles of cloth and plastic and metal pieces that are separated on a daily basis. These women earn $1 a day to support their husbands and 5 children. The disease that comes in here is absolutely terrible. We began a small little clinic there. Felicia, a registered nurse herself who hails from Germany, has been a very important part of developing this little medical program. Besides the usual malaria, there is tuberculosis, cholera, typhoid, and a host of other waterborne diseases. Right now we are only in this one small little slum. We need to touch the others. A mobile medical clinic would help us go from slum to slum, and so that we can touch more than one slum on a daily basis. Very soon we found ourselves surrounded by 80 young kids from the ages of 5 to 14. Not one of them had ever been to a school. We began a small school. Small, yes, but today we have 4 teachers who are ministering to 200 children. Happy, bright, they just didn't know any better, but they were thrilled that someone had time for them. For a few weeks we were out in the open. We thank God that the rains were over and winter was setting in. So the sun was up and we enjoyed the open air. But very soon the temperatures began to drop below 10 Celsius, around 40 degrees Fahrenheit. And we saw these children coming in morning after morning, shivering because of the cold. We began to search for a place where we could minister to these children. We were able to secure a small piece of property. It's hardly 30 feet across by 60 feet. But we are excited that the Lord has given us this small little piece of land. Wherever Jesus went, His compassion flowed. And we thank God that He has been working and His compassion is flowing on these mounds of dirt and filth.
Every day they I can see it in their eyes. Empty people filled with care, headed who knows where. On they go through private pain, living fear to fear. Laughter hides their silent cries. Only Jesus hears. People need the Lord. People need the Lord. At the end of broken dreams is the open door. People need the Lord. People need the Lord. When will we realize people need the Lord? We are called to take His light to a world where wrong seems right. What could be too great a cost for sharing life with one who's lost? Through His love our hearts can feel all the grief they bear. They must hear the words of life. Only we can share.